Hi, I'm Jim Pavette from PureWave Audio. Today we are reviewing the Millennia HV3D8 8-channel microphone preamp. What you just heard was a DW drum kit with an Audix Studio Elite drum pack going straight into the Millennia mic preamp. The Millennia mic pre is a serious, accurate, super wide dynamic preamplifier intended for very demanding acoustic recordings. It combines precisely matched discrete bipolar transistors with a laser-trimmed DC-coupled FET-based output driver stage. Unlike most mic preamplifiers, the HV3D never unbalances and then rebalances the original signal, thus maintaining the highest degree of signal integrity. It is a transformerless design and has pure timbral accuracy. Its laser-trimmed FET-based output stage has 32 dB of headroom, which drives a 1,000-foot cable run with ease. All the connections are gold-plated, which means it will not corrode over time and cause any kind of faulty connection. The total harmonic distortion is negligible, coming in at 0.0005%. And the frequency range goes from 3 Hz to 300 kHz, which is almost unheard of in a preamplifier. Now, the Millennia is considered a benchmark high-end mic preamp in the industry, and this is due to its remarkable dynamic range and accuracy of its components, which many use for demanding situations like orchestra recordings, drums, or any instrument. I've put this unit up against 2 preamps and other solid-state preamps, and it truly is a superb preamp and is not clinical by any means. I remember the first day I went from an all-in-one interface to an 8-channel Millennia preamp and a Lynx Aurora converter, and I felt like the acoustic guitar player was in front of me playing, and it was not the speakers. I could not say that before, even though I had a very highly regarded interface with clean preamps. Now, if you need less than 8 channels, but with the same specifications, Millennia has a few options. They make a 4-channel version of the HV3D. It's in the same chassis with only half the unit filled. And then there's the HV3C, which comes in a 2-channel 1U rack with similar specifications and purpose. So let's go over the front panel. There's a power switch which fires up the unit. Millennia suggests that you power off the unit when making connections and then power back up for use. Each channel has a 48-volt phantom power to power your condenser microphones, but it also has 130 volts for special condensers like the DP8 series of microphones. Then there are 3 gain options. The gain knob has detents that add 1.5 dB of gain at every stop. Once you maximize the knob, you can start from the beginning again and add the green A button, which adds 18 dB to what was already on the gain knob. If you turn the gain knob all the way up and still need more gain, then turn the gain knob down and now add the red B gain button to the green button for another 18 dB of gain, equaling an extra 36 dB of gain with both buttons pressed in. That is 65 dB of total gain. This step system allows you to accurately replicate your settings for future recall. The back panel is very straightforward. There are 8 XLR inputs which you would connect to your microphones, and 8 analog XLR outputs that you would connect to your patch bay for inserts or straight to your A to D conversion. You have the option of adding a Millennia 8-channel converter. If you did, you would have a DB25 8-channel AES EBU output and a clock in and a clock out via BNC connectors. The Millennia HV3D preamp is a superb choice. And if you're looking for something very colored, this is not your preamp. However, and I say this with a lot of emphasis, when you get a preamp of this caliber and you are truly hearing the sound source at this quality for the first time compared to other clean preamps, it is addictive. And you could consider this a color from that perspective, just because it's so phenomenal sounding. Do not pass this preamp up thinking it's too clinical. Is it clean? Yes. Clinical? Absolutely not. It's very transparent and extreme dynamics. I have been using this preamp on everything in the studio, but mainly as my drum preamp, all 8 channels worth. Now the price comes in just over $4,000. However, that's only $500 per channel, which at these specs is a phenomenal value considering it is competing with channels costing over $1,000 per channel. Thanks for joining us at purewaveaudio.com. You can find these Millennia products on our website for purchase. Feel free to contact us by phone or by email if you have any more questions.